What's going on, y'all? Conscious One coming at you. Hope everybody's having a good evening. So, of course, this is not clickbait as far as the whole scope of things, as far as YouTube in general. But this is definitely clickbait for those who follow my channel and who know I'm serious about things that I talk about. Yada yada yada. $31 pays $1 million. Now, how did I figure that out? Well, I hit a 10-teamer in Vegas once for $38,000. I had put $62 on it. It was a 10-team parlay, all NFL. Well, it was actually 9 NFL, one college. And I put $62 on the 10-team parlay. It hit. I won $38,000. They took 25% in taxes, and I ended up collecting around 29, 30, something like that. So I was like, I told y'all I'm Austin Powers now, and I want, well, it's not 250,000. I want $1 million with the little finger over my lip and everything. I want $1 million, y'all. Cause you know why? Because this life owes me. That's why. All this shit I've had to put up with in this life, it owes me, y'all. Now, when I got 30,000, bought a Lexus, did a few things, helped a few people out, so forth and so on. And I tell y'all that the best thing you can do in life that really makes it worthwhile is doing nice things for people. Stuff that you can do for yourself is not really worthwhile. That's why we come on YouTube to feel validated, because really the things, the achievements that we pat ourselves on the back in our real lives, we don't really care that much about it unless that's why people seek validation and put all their business out on YouTube, because they're seeking validation in some form or another. Me, I'm kind of a jack of all trades. I do different things for different reasons. You know what I mean? And but I can't tell y'all the biggest reason I do what I do is to help people out. Whether I'm talking about health or wellness, advice about life, winning money. Y'all never know what I'm gonna talk about. Y'all who know, those of y'all who know me, y'all don't know what I'm gonna talk about on any given day. I'm unpredictable. You can't box me in because I'm not in the cube. I'm not in the matrix. I'm outside the box. So if I had put $62 on the ticket, 10-team parlay, and I hit, uh, why can't I hit a 16-teamer? Now, I said if I put $31 on a 16-teamer, I did the math and it paid almost $1.3 million. But take out taxes, they're going to take at least $250,000 from you, which will leave you with about $1 million. So if you hit a 16-team parlay in the NFL and put $31 on it every Sunday, life is you don't get nowhere in life without taking risk, y'all. You can ask anybody who is successful. They did not get what they was unless they took risk. I would not have won $38,000 in Vegas unless I had played a ticket 50 times, right? I probably won in Vegas. I did very well with the sports thing. I must have won close to $55,000 in the 8 years I was in Vegas, which is not a lot of money. And most of it came in the last like 3 years you know, 3 years that I lived there, because I started getting good and stuff like that. But then, I got tired of it. I just wanted to be out of the United States, period. That's why I went to Cambodia. But anyway, get back to what we were saying. So if you played $31 on a 16-team parlay in the NFL, it would pay you $1 million after taxes, cash. What would y'all do with $1 million? Hmm. What would y'all do with $1 million? $1 million is not really a lot of money, y'all. Especially in today's world with the inflation, the price that it costs to build your own home. They making the like Into the Stars talks about. They're making the resources it takes to have your own land and build your own house and the wood. Y'all just don't know how much the prices have went up to try to build your own house. It's went up so much, like 3 or 4 times as much it costs to build your own house. Out somewhere, in some lot someplace. Most of us don't even think about this type of stuff because we don't even have the money to even build our own house. But listening to Into the Stars, I realized that all the raw materials cost so much more than what they used to because they don't want people going for themselves anymore. So when you talk about winning $1 million, man, that's not a lot of money, y'all. That is not a lot of money. Okay. Now I knew a guy who hit a 12-team parlay in Vegas for about, I think he won about 40,000. He hit a 12-team parlay. I think he had put $20 on it. It's possible, y'all. Anything's possible. So, I just want to talk a little bit about week 1 NFL. I'm not going to talk about the preseason. Let's just jump to week 1, y'all. And I'm not going to talk about all the games. I'm just going to tell y'all some of the key ones that I like. First of all, my strategy to hit a 16-teamer is to do combos. And what I mean by that is to pick a team within the game and the total. So, like, let's say, Vikings versus Green Bay. I see Vikings is plus 2.5 underdogs in week 1 versus Green Bay. Vikings at home. And I see the total is 48.5. So that was kind of like an easy one for me. Like, I would definitely take the Vikings with the points and over 48.5. Like, I'm pretty confident about that because to me, the only way the Vikings are going to beat the Packers that week 1 is if Kirk Cousins balls out. You see what I'm saying? Let me think of another one I got. The thing was, I stayed away from all the games, whereas you just said, oh, I know they're going to win. Like stuff like Baltimore favored by a touchdown at the Jets, Colts favored by a touchdown at Houston. All the games where you just felt like, oh yeah, we know they're gonna win. Like San Francisco, same thing on the road, favored by a touchdown to beat the Bears. We don't know which one of those. We don't know which one of those are gonna choke. That's why I try to stay away from the games that you say, oh, I know that's gonna happen. Because if you know it's gonna happen so bad, you know what you need to do? You need to reverse that and put the money on a dog. If you think if your ego is so wrapped up into the game like that. We don't know what the Ravens going to do with Lamar Jackson. Yeah, we don't know what to expect from the Ravens. But like I said, I do like the Vikings, at home. I see Buffalo is favored to beat the Rams by, let me see, they're minus 2.5 favorites at the Super Bowl champions. Rams going to get the ring. They're going to have a ring ceremony, and they're playing the Bills. I think the Bills are going to beat the Rams by at least a touchdown. Yeah. I don't think the Rams are going to win that opening night, y'all. Yeah, Super Bowl champion Rams at home as plus 2.5 dog. Nah, y'all. I don't think the Rams. I think the Bills going to beat them, y'all, by at least a touchdown. Yep, saying it right now. And so y'all can kind of tell how I think when it comes to this football stuff. I don't get led into my feelings and stuff like that. I really try to think about it from the perspective of what the sports book is thinking. What does Vegas think that the average Joe Schmo is thinking out here about these football games? Well, most people will probably take the Rams at home as a dog. I mean, you getting points. How can you not take the Rams at home when I think Buffalo, didn't the Bills choke real bad in playoffs? Like they choked bad, right? And you got the Rams. Now I'm telling you, now the spread may flip. Come opening day, they might do some shit where you might check like 1 or 2 days before the game, and next thing you know, the Rams will be favored minus 2.5, and then everybody be jumping on the Rams still. Like they'll jump on the Rams now with them being a dog, and then they'll jump on Rams when they flip it before game day. Next thing you know, the Rams favored. That's really gonna get the public on the Rams. You see? People gonna be all hyped up about the Rams. And I'm not saying I'm gonna be right, y'all, but you had a group called Public Enemy, Flavor Flav, don't believe the hype. That's my motto when it comes to sport wagering. Do not believe the hype. So I believe what is going on right now. They got the Bills favored by 2.5. I believe the Bills are gonna beat the Rams by at least anywhere from 3 points to a touchdown. Okay. Um, I'm expecting the Bills to ball out this year. I do expect the Vikings to beat the Packers at home. I do not think the Packers are going to have that type of Aaron Rodgers year that we're all used to. As far as I know, Devontae Adams is not with the Packers. They got some other issues going on. I don't see the Packers having a good year, y'all. I just don't. Maybe 9, 10 wins, maybe 11 the most, but they not. I don't see the Packers being the same Packers that everybody's used to this year. Like they gonna win 12, 13 games. No, I don't. I just don't see it. Moving on. Let me think of another game. Um, we got a game: Atlanta Falcons versus New Orleans Saints. It's a game that nobody really gives a damn about, but the fact that the Falcons are at home, I understand the Saints are did like better than what people expected last year, but the Saints are still not at that level that we were used to seeing them like 3 or 4 years ago, y'all. So when you talk about the Saints being a -5 favorite on the road at Atlanta, to me that's too many points. Like New Orleans may beat Atlanta, but they may win by like 3 or 4 points. Like it could be like 21-17 final score. Either that or the Atlanta can just beat them outright like 27-20. And then I saw the total was like 41. I think that's going over. Also, the total, and going back to that Rams and Buffalo game, I see they got the total at 52. I don't think there's going to be that many points scored in that game. I could see Buffalo beating the Rams mm, I could see them beating them um, like either 27-21 or 27-24, something like that, Buffalo. I don't see them going over 52 points in total score in that game. But yeah, the Atlanta New Orleans game, you can give me 5 points with Atlanta at home, because I do know that when you have a division game, the team at home with that's like a dog. I think they usually cover or something like that. But in the Rams case, I don't expect them to cover. Think about it. Why would the Rams cover, y'all? And on a +2.5 on opening night, I don't see it. Everybody remembers what happened to Buffalo. They choked. They choked at the end of the season. But trying to think if I want to mention to y'all another game. I pretty much said what I want to say, y'all. But yeah, this is what it takes to win $1 million after taxes. You have to hit a 16-team parlay for $31. Trying to think if I could talk to y'all about one more game. Oh, the Dolphins versus the Patriots. Yeah, the Dolphins are favored by -2.5 at home. Yeah, you can give me the Dolphins all day. Matter of fact, that spread, I expect that spread to go up to like a 4.5 before game day. Uh, I think Miami is gonna beat the crap out of the Patriots like they always do. Okay, and I think the total in that game is like 44 or something like that. I like the over. I can see Miami. I can see Miami beating the Patriots like I don't even know, man, like 31-17. Like I seriously see the Dolphins spanking the Patriots. And I think they got, I'm not sure, but I think the Dolphins got Tyreek Hill. I believe they got Tyreek Hill now. Okay, so y'all see how I kind of think. And that's all I'm gonna say. I think I didn't give y'all six picks that I'm doing. And then I'm gonna cut this video short because I didn't went on long enough about this stuff. But yeah, y'all, $1 million is not a lot of money, y'all. It's not. It's enough for me though. It's enough for me to get out of the motel. But even with $1 million, y'all, I'm telling y'all, going to live somewhere, I would still have to think about, well, what the hell would I want to live with $1 million? Because there's so many traps now in this place, man. Like you could think you going somewhere and you doing good, but actually it won't be good. You know what I'm saying? Like technically with $1 million, I would want to. I don't even know, man. Maybe I'll go to the Ozarks or something like this, man. I'd be trying to get out of these cities somehow, some way, or the country for that matter. But that's all I want to tell y'all. Let me wrap it up, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.